Let's go.
No game versus everybody. No game versus everybody. No game versus everybody.
This is just the intro.
Hey!
This is just the intro.
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 This is my favorite female artist right here.
This is
Pass
just the
catcher.
intro.
This is just the intro.
This is
Pass
just the
catcher.
intro.
Double K. Double K. Double K.
That would be the. We don't have to.
This is Dope Show.
Hey, this is a dope show. I mean, not take away from you. No,
Dope
solid.
show. Dope show. Dope show.
Dope.
It's the Dope Show. If you could translate that, me and you, we got something going on.
She out here making beats, y'all. You know what it is.
With the African drum. All right. So, what's been up? We just missed Christmas, so we did record an episode. Didn't make it.
Yeah,
It's
I was
trash.
thrashed.
It was trash. Anyway.
They've seen it.
Huh?
I said they've seen it.
Seen what?
Me being thrashed.
I'm pretty sure they have.
So I'm not
Who,
afraid.
let me take a poll. Who in here has actually seen an episode of It's the Dope Show or a partial episode or even new? Let's start with that. Partial. I see partial. Partial. What you got? What you got, fam? What you seen?
I just want to.
Okay.
I just want to let the world know that my friends are lying to my mom.
I'm just curious.
That's like. So who did their homework?
No homework. I just
No, I'm saying knowing damn well you didn't do your shit. You just raising your hand so she don't call on you.
Yeah, I get it. I was just curious because I see it, the couple followers. I'm just wondering,
Hey,
these my haters. Who this? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah,
Ashley,
they watch.
Ashley's the name I call her. Oh, she shared on her story.
Oh, thank you for that.
I'm lying. Charles has been.
I'm lying.
Charles has been a supporter though.
I appreciate the
Charles
honesty.
has been a supporter since day one.
It's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm
Since day
saying? I
one.
just started watching YouTube just because we doing it. I'm like, let me see who else is on here, and I'm all
I just
up in it
started
now.
watching the YouTube.
I did. I didn't fuck YouTube. That's my old attitude, though. Love y'all now.
There was another one called PornTube, but that wasn't really.
What? Never heard of that.
I just got on the YouTube.
A YouTube. Me and the YouTube go way back. All right.
Sound like you got dial-up.
I pay for your service, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Not true.
Let's not.
Not true.
Put your money on the table right now.
I'll put it on the table right now. No, I won't.
So one thing I do want to bring up before we even start on anything else is that court date that you kept talking about every episode. Oh, my court date. What happened with your court date? Tell
I'm
me.
not allowed to talk about it.
Come on, Future.
Future.
What, baby Future?
It's kind of funny.
Little pass.
That shit is kind of. Oh, that's fucked up. Hey, Future just signs new artist. Little past. No, little past. That's fucked up.
Wow.
He's definitely a baby, like on lean and shit though. Like he doesn't even spit. Like, okay, sorry, I'm thinking the skits. So the case got, I don't know. The case isn't dropped, but
it just kind of went away. Huh?
no, I mean, there's a year. If you got an open case on you, it takes a year. If it exceeds a year from the day you got arrested or the day the court date was, your first court date, and you don't get convicted of anything, then you free. So they said they're still looking into it.
And this has happened to him in the past, I'm just going to say.
That don't mean they can't pop up like next.
It ain't going to pop up, and we're going to say thank you.
Run.
Thank you to the universe for blessing us on that, and you lucky as hell.
Thank my lawyer. Fuck that.
You're welcome. So Christmas, how was everybody's Christmas?
You know you got that jacket for Christmas.
You don't celebrate.
You got that for Christmas, huh? I got this for Christmas too. I already understand.
Okay, we're talking.
She got some lip gloss.
Wait, Cash. Wait, I'm just finding out. Someone in. Do you celebrate Christmas?
Yeah.
You do. Okay. So Miss Catch,
Why would you
Catchum doesn't celebrate Christmas.
Okay, but
why don't you celebrate Christmas? I'm just
You know
curious.
what? It's been years, and we just fell off.
Uh-huh.
So like, it's
kind of became a day.
Exactly.
I got you.
Yeah.
I kind of was feeling like that this time.
I'm gonna change that
Because Mom been me the past few years too.
Yeah.
Man, with these shades on, and him in that corner, he low key looks dark skinned. like from my angle, and then I gotta look down and notice that this nigga is
Why are you so color obsessed?
No,
everybody. So Cash Ketchum
over your head
doesn't.
like a tree.
She doesn't
really.
celebrate Christmas. Everybody else sounds like everybody had an okay Christmas.
Hey, then you can't like.
Mine was cool.
I just spent too much.
After,
Okay.
well, everybody knows.
We need a
who's
nga
here.
who could stand behind the cam and like
to swerve it.
Yeah,
we need 2 cameras. Is what we need.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because we could have had one pointed at everyone sitting there.
You don't even know YouTube.
One here,
Don't tell me
and then
about
you
cameras.
edit it in.
Oh my.
Right.
Bruh.
Preach.
She just got on YouTube yesterday. You expect me to believe?
I meant watching YouTube. I have been running the dopest page. I've been running
I want to
YouTube
talk
for
about
years.
Christmas.
Dopest Lines page since 2011.
This Christmas.
Hang
No.
on mistletoe.
Hey.
Come on.
You don't know the words?
Forever.
No. It's
This Christmas. Hey.
It's the fireside is blazing bright,
Yeah.
and we caroling through the night. And my Christmas was good. Look, came through doing Christmas with my hood. By Ayo's mama gifting. She good. I said good a lot of times, but I should. Cause I think that this Christmas
All right.
will be a very special Christmas. I blow tree. Yeah. Actually should have sang that. Actually should have sang that. And this, I'm deleting this. I'm deleting the fuck out of this before she gets to edit.
Please, you have no clue what goes on behind the scenes on editing. He's sleep.
Bruh, check it out.
What is
Check it
done?
out. Check it out.
Beat it.
Charles,
Okay.
what's up, Charles?
Christmas is over. Yay.
Oh, man.
And now we're on to New Year's. Who has a New Year's Eve plan? Who's plotting for New Year? Who already got their plots? What's popping? Anybody partying?
Trying to
What
be
do you guys?
safe
Oh, the
in
New
the
Year's
house.
plot.
Oh, plots like that.
But okay, wait, hold on.
I'm
Okay,
Dangerous.
hold on.
I want to be outside.
This is bullshit.
You on a suicide mission, sir? Sir Charles.
I don't know where I'm gonna be at.
Yeah, so check this out. I
Safe, wherever it
I
is.
invited Ashley and Day Ross Smith out for New Year's. So they both sitting here saying they don't have
You booked
plans.
your room? You booked a room? Or
What are you
what?
talking
Did
about?
you? What are you guys doing?
We gonna go out. I told him we gonna
Thought y'all were on, like,
No, we
pregame
do-
at the house.
we
and
need
then
a
go
room,
bar
though.
crawl.
At what house?
We gonna pregame at the house.
Whose house?
P's house.
Auntie's house.
Yeah, he doesn't have a house.
Auntie's house.
Man, look, your house is my house. My house is not yours.
Okay.
So-
well, I will be in my zone.
Wait.
So,
these
sipping
niggas got plans.
champagne.
I would plan.
I told you we.
Oh, you was coming.
You said you
Where'd
were coming.
We don't have to discuss your plans.
And you said, "Oh, I
Live
can't
here
no more. I'm
on-
gonna be in
we're
the
live.
jungles or some shit."
That's what we should have.
We
Somebody
supposed to
should
go to
enlighten
Maddie's
us.
for a minute.
You see the pinky ring?
Y'all can talk about
Exactly.
The little jewels.
Man.
Oh man.
Wow.
The study.
You flexed on them yet? Yeah.
No,
We got
no.
flex on these.
I can't even flex yet.
So
right now.
New Year's Eve plans are intact. It sounds like.
What are yours?
I'm trying to tell you, nobody cares. I'm gonna be in my zone, sipping my champ, doing my thing, and
Okay.
I think me and Lisa
As you
are going
should
out.
be.
But yeah.
I asked Day Day about New Year's way before anything. They
Okay,
didn't
we
give
don't
me
even want to get on
Can I
topic
just
of
finish the
Day-Day.
story? Can I finish the story, ma'am?
We could
can I
have a
finish,
whole.
ma'am. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
So that was how our Christmases went. Day Day, did you say how yours went? I don't even know. Did you?
He agreed with the fact that it was kind of like.
okay. Yeah.
Just
Okay, but
whatever.
you hung out with me on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
We did what we normally do. We
Yeah.
hung out with the block and
Yeah.
shit. You feel me? Charles obviously got all types of new gear.
Yeah.
What you mean? All types. It's just a jacket.
Man, I think you stole those shoes, my nigga, from my house.
Wow.
Whoa,
Why? Don't you know how it feels
They
to
looking kind of similar.
accuse someone of stealing?
Oh,
I mean, I did stuff them in my pants and walked out.
oh shit! That's what you did?
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo,
I'm
the
gonna let you.
old stuff them in the pants move.
I'm gonna let you
Excuse
just.
me.
Man.
Yeah, I saw you do it. I just let you leave because I figure like, you know, if you really need shoes that bad, then
Man, I
you
really.
know.
Who am I to stop you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. 29. Anybody have resolutions for 2019? Do we do resolutions?
I swear, when you asked the other question, I thought that was the question.
That was New
Just 'cause
Year's
my
Eve.
brain, nah, like,
Oh.
or whatever. My brain processed
catch
it
up.
like backwards. I know. I thought that was the first question.
up.
Or like
Catch up.
the resolutions. And I just want to say about resolutions, nigga, if you using a year or like using a New Year's coming as an excuse to change your life, then that's not how it's finna work. Like, it works for some people. I'm not
I
gonna
was gonna
say
say,
not
how
everybody, but I'm just saying, like, you know, there's a lot of people say I'm gonna go on a diet, I'm gonna exercise, I'm gonna you know, treat my girl better, whatever the case may be. And then as soon as motherfucking March hits, you forget about all that shit. You feel me? So I feel like you need to be conscious and be good at, like, and know what you want to do as a person, no matter the year. Just, you know, don't have a New Year's resolution. Have a life resolution. You know what I mean? I mean, that's how I feel. But my New Year's resolution is to kill all these niggas, you feel me? But I got,
Feel me?
Wait. How you gonna talk about New Year's resolution?
Because-
and got a New Year's resolution.
because, check it out. Check it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, explain that. It's good.
Okay, look, I can not believe in them and still have one because my New Year's resolution last year was to, no, fuck it.
It's called being a hypocrite.
Man, I'm gonna get better at this. I'm gonna get better at this banner. Charles always shuts me down. Charles, get out.
Get out.
That's a fair
That's a good
statement
movie.
for a 26-year-old. I'm gonna say, as a my age person,
At my age.
you'll never.
Say it out loud. I'll give you $20 if you say it and you put it on YouTube.
20? What?
Listen, I mean-
ooh, that's
I'll say it
so
right now.
insulting.
25.
That's insulting.
20.
I'm gonna give you $20. Anything. I don't
23.
care what you ask me to do. You better have to give me more than $20. You ask me to do anything.
That's all, man. No.
All I'm gonna say about the resolution thing is that, yeah, I agree with you. Actually, you have some wisdom there. I don't know where you.
It's because I've done it myself. I'm gonna quit smoking, blah, blah.
Yeah, I just think it's a day-to-day thing. We're all growing, learning, and we should also be teaching. Don't wait till you get older to try to teach. You got to learn, teach, give. You know, it's like all about the back and forth, the
done teaching
giving,
niggas,
the
bro.
taking.
I quit.
Sick of these niggas.
Wait, so New Year's resolution? You got one?
Niggas.
I know one somebody's is to get a job.
What's your resolution, Nate
You
Ross
know what I'm
Smith?
talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
More music and better myself.
Well, speaking of more music, can we talk about something?
Wait,
like
yeah,
publicly?
wait, Ash, what's your New Year's
Can we
resolution?
make an announcement?
Hold on, Ash, what's your New Year's
shit.
resolution?
Oh,
My New
PJ's trying
Year's
to
Man, hold on.
sweep something.
Can we
up
get
under
it?
the
Can we
rug.
get everybody's?
Cash Ketchum?
Yes.
What you got?
What's your New Year's?
Basically,
Yeah.
you know, I wouldn't say it's resolutions, just certain goals, you know, certain things that I didn't do this year. I'm like, let me just
Try to
remind
achieve.
myself, just
I
get
like that.
done,
Yeah, you know
Absolutely.
what you're supposed to
Follow
do.
through.
You're already doing it,
Yes.
but you just want to do it harder.
Exactly. I know exactly.
Yeah, it's
Go
just-
harder,
it's just-
turn it up a little.
Turn it
Yeah.
up, follow through. If you drop a couple things and they're worth
She
picking
got
up,
ideas.
get them.
She got ideas, and he has ideas, and
He has ideas too. Watch.
This nigga has. Not only does he have ideas, this
We're
nigga's
talking
the
about
one.
Sir Charles.
This the nigga who Charles is the one who will take hear your idea and then be like, okay, but if you do this, switch that with that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
And then you
I
go,
do that.
and then you go, oh
That's what a
shit,
boss does.
and then you go, oh shit, like
That's
Yeah,
what
you a boss
bosses
on
do.
IT. You
I just had to switch my pawn
That's-
with my book.
Yeah. All right. Well, I like it. We got young
That's
people
why
in
he Sir
here
Charles.
with motives and moves on the move, on the rise, on the plot.
Nigga, watch me.
Nate Ross Smith is in the building. I want to officially announce we're going to have a project coming out with Nate Ross Smith. I would say, let's see, we could do a project.
He looking at.
We setting deadlines. Let's
He's
let's
giving
set
you a
deadline.
face.
Well,
What?
are we
No,
confused?
no.
Yeah, he looks kind of confused. He gave you
Oh.
that. Hey,
We
Pete, what you
discussed
talking
it.
about?
When your birthday?
He looked at me like,
July 16th.
I'm telling you, he looked at me like, Pete, what you talking about?
It's not really that far. That's
not.
actually a nice.
Hey, but if this
It's right
first
around
3
the
months,
That's actually a nice-
something.
Depending on what kind of
Well,
project.
you got.
It
high
depends
hopes, you
because
got
we
little
haven't.
dreams.
Are we doing?
Nah.
Yeah, we don't know how many
Yeah,
tracks.
I got some.
There's some
Hey.
things that we got to
Wait,
discuss,
what'd you
but
say?
it's coming. I would
Say
say
it again.
I said you got high
earlier
hopes, a little
spring.
dream.
We could do a
What
spring.
if I have little
Birthdays are kind of our ritual. We could do a
Well,
birthday
you in the corner
release.
by yourself.
Give the big party
He's in the corner by
showcase
himself.
situation. And we could do all of that. July is good, but yeah, we could. You know, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, he
And whatever else he does, we gonna help. We gonna support, and we
facts.
gonna help. Just push.
Facts.
That's
Daddy
what we do.
Daddy might have his own goddamn label. Shit.
Hey, we'll help you.
You feel me?
It's all good. Anybody else? We're here for you. We here for you.
All the time. Just
So,
don't step on
let's-
the carpet.
What's up with that rapper?
God.
Anybody into BlueFace? Is
Nope.
that his name?
Face, baby.
Baby.
How many hands?
Yeah, I like the West side.
Okay,
Yeah.
shit.
Hey.
Wait, so hey, turn the
Yeah.
man, y'all gotta get it
Oh,
from the
off the
camera.
loop. Yeah,
Fuck.
you gotta get him.
Bust down,
But then make sure
Tatiana.
Hey, We gotta play.
You
Hold on,
might
let me play
well-
some BlueFace real quick. Hold on.
No, we don't got time.
No, man, we got
Watch.
some.
Okay. I brought.
How many people are BlueFace fans? 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the 5 of us, how many people?
I'm
3.
One.
I'm a BlueFace fan. I'm not even
2.
gonna lie.
You
He
know,
started.
I won't say that I was
He
a
started.
fan, but I
No,
enjoy
like,
it.
like,
I enjoy
like-
the song. Yeah.
His
Okay.
music is starting.
Yeah, 'cause that's
to
what I was
settle
saying with your
me.
question.
Like,
There's ways to break it down.
It's starting. It's starting to settle
Like,
with me. I'm not even gonna lie.
He's a turn up rapper. So
Exactly,
Turn up
exactly.
groove,
Okay.
Turn up
Yeah.
Exactly. Like if
Exactly.
you're dumb, and you admit you're dumb, then that shit is tight. But if you're dumb as shit, but you trying to sound like, you know what I mean? Like he knows he's dumb, bro.
Yeah.
And he don't give
Is
a
he
fuck.
dumb? I mean, is that?
I mean, he's not
A known
really dumb.
thing?
He's
No,
just,
okay, look.
His own way.
He's trying to set his own
He's trying to
trend
set
type thing, too.
different,
Uh-huh.
something
No,
different,
definitely.
what?
But he
Okay.
like he has no problem like showing that he's retarded. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's my
Hey.
personal opinion.
Okay.
I'm not
I'm
saying
not
like
calling him retarded. He
No,
just,
not because he's
like I
on beat.
said, he,
And like I
he's
said,
trying to
there's
start his own
levels to it.
trend. He's not
There's
really
levels to
retarded.
it. I'm not saying
on
I
his
don't
own
like
way.
his music,
Yeah.
but him being retarded, like look, pump. Okay.
Okay, you realize retarded. We don't, not to say we're all on the FCC is
Look.
all on our ass or anything.
Okay.
Ass, however.
Okay, look,
retarded.
he's slow, but you got to be who you are in this industry to blow. If you're slow and you just gonna put yourself out there like,
Okay, do you really believe that he's just he's being pushed by what his set? I mean, like who's behind him? He has a team, obviously, but he's.
Just his homies, probably.
yeah. It's
But
his
do you
homies.
really believe? Because I've gotten wind of maybe he's a industry plant. You know how that works.
Nah,
Everybody know how that works.
Niggas grew up with this nigga in our neighbor. Like,
But that isn't
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Is for the level of he says he's been doing this like a year.
aren't all these
Yeah.
niggas industry?
So the
plants? Like,
level of
for real?
attention that he has, all I'm saying is it just his team that is pushing
It's
him
the-
that got him
it's
to
the
this
hood.
level,
It's his
or
hood.
is he an industry plant, meaning they signed him but quietly and are filtering, him out there, making him seem like an independent hood guy. However, he really has a label.
Nah, he
behind him.
really is.
That's what they do.
I feel like it might be an industry plan.
I mean, he
Yes,
could be
I
both
agree.
though.
He can.
because he
I
is
mean,
a
but
rip-
the industry plant part is what is
That's what
getting
pushes
him
him.
where he's
yeah,
at.
they
He's
saw
on
they
a
caught
lot
this
of
nigga and they
platforms.
grabbed him.
Right.
See?
That's what they do. So back to BlueFace. We were talking about rapper BlueFace out of the West Coast. And we were talking about whether or not he was industry plant or is he just that bomb where it took him only a year to pop. I mean, I find that highly unlikely because it really don't work like that. It does, but usually it's something behind it that we don't find out till later. Oh, that person had already signed this, or that this happened. They knew this person. They had already been on this team. Usually those affiliations are already in place. Something's already bubbling, or you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. So I was just curious as to is anybody feeling them, because
Yeah, these 3 niggas like him.
I haven't seen any real good feedback online.
No, but
DJ basically.
but that's sorry to interrupt you.
no, it's all good.
I'm just saying, BlueFace he's for a certain place in a certain time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I got you.
That's agreed.
If you waking up every day to BlueFace, and you probably a schoolyard or some shit, or
Yeah,
like you know what I
exactly.
mean, or like you gangbanging or something. But like, it ain't nothing wrong with listening to that shit driving in the car, or at a party with your friends or at the club or some shit. It's cool.
Yeah.
But
So you're
he's
not,
not
like
a lyricist
self-reflecting
though.
while you're listening to.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't ever say I'm the best lyricist alive, then I'm cool with him. I'll listen. If it comes on, I won't change it unless it's like one of his super trash songs, because he does have some super trash songs. He has some good shit.
Do any of y'all watch Everyday Struggle online? Everyday Struggle, the commentary, like what we
And
do.
Joe Budden.
None of y'all. Okay.
They have a little podcast show.
Yeah, it's a podcast vlog thing, and I brought it up. They brought up BlueFace. They're in New York, so it was the fact that they were talking about BlueFace being the next West Coast rapper that's popping, and they made a big deal, whole segment out of him, and I was kind of like,
I
wow.
don't know
No,
about all that.
I agree.
Man, I don't
You
think
know
he
why?
deserves all that.
That's exactly why I brought it
Hey.
up, because I'm like,
But like
He takes time. For
man,
all that.
like you said about we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We don't know how much work this nigga's putting in or what. You know
he
what I mean?
says he's only been doing it like a year.
Cause he could be trolling.
But-
he's stupid. I told you.
But that's what
He
I'm
could
saying.
been
Is
doing
that
it for
part of
5
the
years.
tactic, or is that part of the whole
But
theme?
I think he could be the
next
next
big thing?
sound, because we
Like
stole
a
the sound. The way
6ix9ine?
he's rapping, we stole that sound from the Bay, like that offbeat shit, like that. All these new niggas, like the Shoreline Mafia and all that shit. All the, you know what I mean? That's from the Bay Area.
Oh God!
And so
it definitely is.
Like he's one of the one of the few people who brought it back to LA, but put a little LA style into it. You know what I mean? And these kids like rapping like that because it's easy. You feel me? Not, I mean, it's like I can't do it. So I guess it's not easy, but I don't know. They like it. Like,
but I think that's my
generations
point.
getting younger, they like this shit.
We got like you guys are talented artists, like super. And I know for you, obviously we work together, so I know you've been doing this for quite a second. Nayrod too, but and my point in that is that you have like really seasoned yourself over time. Like you've gotten better. Like I've seen the progress, and like I feel like your story versus somebody like that is more deserving. And I'm not biased, but I'm just saying, like, you guys are a story. Like, if we were to document behind the scenes of what y'all do, and actually, like your project, for instance, your project could be a whole thing in itself, to say, what does an artist do, like, underground, you know, with an independent, what does it take, you know, just see what it's what. I think that something like that is very authentic. I think that people would actually enjoy seeing, you know, the process. And
exactly.
But
the day-to-day,
the thing is that what happens after that, because obviously at this point, you know, not the world doesn't know yet who Dopest is. So a lot of people 6 years in.
A lot of people do though.
People know, but I'm just saying it's not like TDE.
No,
is it TDE?
I mean, but I'm not sure.
Top Dog. Yeah.
Yeah, TDE.
Yeah. So TDE, for example, is everybody knows TDE. Obviously Kendrick, everybody knows who they are. Compton, blah blah blah. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm just trying to put it out there. What is it? Like, what did it make this dude? Is it, you know? But I do think the industry thing
the
is.
girls like him. The beats are pretty hard. You feel me? The gangbangers could fuck with him.
But to get to where I see him everywhere. All I'm saying is he's everywhere, and I'm just like, why is he everywhere?
Because he's working.
But okay, all right.
He's working.
So you don't work. That's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying at all. But
I mean, I'm just saying. Is that the difference? Are you not grinding enough?
No. Yeah. I mean, to be where he's at. But like you said, he might have a money machine behind him to be doing videos and all that stuff. I don't have that. So, you know.
Yeah.
It's
not just the videos, it's to be on the platform to say, look.
But you got to pay for that
For instance, the Academics. You guys know DJ Academics? Yeah. Okay, so people are blaming him for 6ix9ine because he really like pushed him on his channel
definitely did.
And stuff, and like they're blaming him. He's tearing up the culture. They even call him a culture vulture, even though he's black, but still like
black culture vulture.
They saying that he's not of the culture. He's black, but he's just you know he's just not it. So
don't culture vulture.
They're saying that he's the one. Whackademics gives whack artists clout, and
you can't blame that nigga for what happened to 6ix9ine.
Speaking of haters, some people might consider Mark Curry a hater. So I'm reading this book called Dancing with the Devil. It's talking about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. His ex-artist Mark Curry. You got to look him up, but he got hits. He's behind a lot of his Puffy's joints when he had his stuff after Biggie died. You know, he's behind a lot of the beats and even the writing. He's like a ghostwriter. So anyway, the book is a play-by-play of how dirty Diddy actually is, and it's a real interesting book. I'm almost done with it, but I'm putting this out there to say, is this a hater move or is he really just trying to impart knowledge? Like I'm just really. And you guys haven't read it, so obviously you can't really decipher. But from what I'm telling you, he's basically, and he's speaking from his own experiences. So he's like, you know, it was this year, we were at this venue, me, this person, name dropping. You know, he's giving real experiences. It's very interesting. Diddy don't look good. I mean, and honestly, I didn't realize how many deaths this guy's associated with. Diddy started out, so when he started out as an intern at Uptown, he was given the responsibility of putting this event together. So he oversold tickets. They overbooked the venue and even sold tickets at the actual ticket booth, even still. So instead of a 2,500, I think it was a 2,500 capacity, they had like 6,000 people there. 9 students died. I think it was a college event.
I didn't mean to laugh right there.
Yeah, no, there were deaths. 9 people died. Heavy D also helped him put that together. But Diddy was the one like who supposedly was behind that part of stuff. And so for me, I'm like, man, he started out in the game with deaths. It's just, I hate to say that, but like the whole Biggie Pac, his baby mama Kim Porter just passed away. God bless her soul. But I'm just saying, like, he seems like I wouldn't go near. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. This book is really interesting. I would actually suggest it. It's Dancing with the Devil, How Puff Burned Bad Boys of Hip Hop. Craig Mack. He goes through them all. Black Rob.
Throw up a picture of it.
Mace. Yeah, I will. It's interesting, and it's funny how like it's really not all the stories that are out there about this guy, but nobody cares. Isn't that the song? Nobody cares. He's still, doing his thing. Yes. No question?
No, I want to talk.
Okay. Yes.
God damn. They don't even need the book no more.
I ain't finished it, so.
Look, so the question was that you derived from was, do we think it's a hater thing that he made this book?
Is it, or is he really?
And what I wanted to say is, first of all, fuck P. Diddy. Second of all, it could be true and it could not be true. That's the shit about shit like this with media and people writing memoirs and all this stuff. You don't know what's true or not. Unless they like an OG person like who been around forever and people can vouch for like the shit that goes on. Like NWA, people vouch for those things actually happening in the movie. And they said some of that didn't happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I
if
vouched for some stuff.
But if they weren't getting vouched for by like people who were around them, how would we know if any of that shit was true,
True, just like, somebody saying somebody put liquor in their pants. Do you guys know that the government is shut down?
Yeah.
How's that affecting anybody's life? Anybody being affected?
Does anybody know why the government is shut down?
No.
Do you know what a government shutdown is?
I heard that they do it like every year.
It actually does happen pretty much every year, but it's always for something. There's usually something. I don't even know. I was trying to look it up.
Basically, government shutdown means that like people who work for the government, like work for the city and the city too.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
So some places are gonna have to work without getting paid.
Yeah, they're not getting paid.
And so basically, Trump did this because everybody doesn't want to build the wall. So he's like, if you're not gonna help me build this wall, then I'm just gonna shut down the government, and y'all niggas gonna have to work for free. Police officers in some states too.
There's a lot going on with his administration right now. His former attorney was just sentenced to 3 years in feds for lying for him. It's just, I'm ready for this to be over with him. Like, I'm over him. Let's move on.
I'm just worried about the next. You know what I mean?
Well, if he ends now and his vice president comes up, we might be in a little more trouble. But, honestly, what is this all? Is it real? Can we go somewhere where we're not even affected by all this? Like, are we born for this? Like, when you guys are born, they really stamp your name in all caps on your birth certificate. They make you a corporation. You are really slaves to the government when you were born. Your social security number, your name, you got to have your ID. And speaking of which, the real ID, anybody have that yet? The real ID? Working on it. Everybody knows about it though. Mm-hmm. You got to have it by January 2020. You're not going to be able to travel within the states. You're not going to be able to travel outside, let alone inside. There's going to be a lot of limitations for you if you don't have that real ID. So you got to take some documents with you to the DMV, pay your little fee. I'm going to do it. We have our appointment on January 8th, I believe, and we're going to get that done. You got to have the real ID with the passport or a state ID or driver's license to travel out of the country. But within the country, you need the real ID to travel within the country.
You can't see?
It's caught on a dread.
Yeah.
On my weave. My weave is tight.
It's worth more than your weave. I guarantee you that.
Okay. Well, God gave me my weave, honey.
Ooh, she said it's real, 100%.
Oh, get it.
Shoulder. Lil Duval, shout out to you. Lil Duval had a good year this year. I'm loving that. Smile, bitch.
Come on.
That is like genius. I'm telling you.
somebody was like, you know, smile, bitch, smile, bitch. We ain't what? We ain't taking your bullshit. What was he say? We ain't
going back and forth with you, niggas.
Oh yeah, somebody
living
was
my
like,
best life.
Somebody was like, I love that song, but you know everybody's still going back and forth with these
Still
niggas.
going back and forth. We heading into 2018. What was your most memorable, I guess, moment as far as media goes? The show, like the stuff that stood out to you. You know, like was it Kanye?
Why can't
his
it be about
shenanigans?
us? Fuck these
No,
niggas. All right, go
because the
ahead.
show is about that. But we can talk about us. What was your most memorable moment
No,
for
go
yourself?
ahead. Okay, for media?
For yourself, for your personal self.
No, you said media, so that's weird.
I mean, I'm just saying, for as far as the stuff we've covered, you know, we've been doing this since
a
September.
lot of shit has happened this year.
But does something just come to your head, boom, as soon as you hear
I mean,
it?
only because it's like the newest stuff happening. I'm
Oh.
sure,
Like what?
in January there was crazy shit happening. We just don't remember it.
Yeah,
I guess
true.
right now-
January was. Oh yeah, you're right. Mm.
I don't
I
know.
think a lot happened.
I would say right
A
now,
lot has happened.
for me, would be the 6ix9ine shit. That's the most memorable shit happening to me.
He is in some deep shit.
I mean, but it's just crazy to to
it's-
see the whole thing. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that's
Unfold.
kind of weird. The whole thing. It's
Yeah.
like he hooked up with a gang, but he didn't, and he. I
no,
mean,
but I saw where that shit was gonna go.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Just like I saw
Treyway.
where the label was.
Treyway.
Treyway or no way?
Treyway.
For me, I don't know. For some reason, Bill Cosby keeps coming up because, like,
That was this year.
I can't believe he's in jail. Bill Cosby is in jail. Like, whoever would have
And
thought
Harvey
this?
Weinstein.
Is he in jail?
He's just
No.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Thank you.
Why is Weinstein not locked up as well? If Bill's locked up, he should be definitely locked
We
up.
all know why.
They all should be sent to Michael Jordan jail.
For real.
Michael Jordan jail.
Yeah, that's what Bill Cosby is.
That's called that?
No, it's not called
No.
Michael Jordan jail.
Why they call it that?
But
Explain it,
it's
Charles.
his jail that he
Charles,
funded
break it
for,
down.
basically.
You what?
Yeah, Michael Jordan funds a jail, supposedly.
Really?
I'm not 100% sure.
But it's like a luxurious. It's a luxurious.
Yeah.
jail.
Well, there are not. Yeah,
No, but it's
that's
like for
definitely a
celebrities.
lucrative business.
It's
for
like,
le-
it's like,
it's
it's
for-
like a Class A jail.
it's for
basically.
celebrities and
It's
stuff.
Yeah,
It's not
Oh.
luxurious. He owns a bunch of private jails.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh,
But
interesting.
Are they not only for like the
Michael
richer
Jordan?
people though?
No,
Oh, okay.
anybody.
I bet you he has
So
a
that,
pencil.
along with the
Anybody.
Jordan situation, which Jordan's,
Yeah.
you know,
You're supposed to be pro-brother. What's going on, man?
Bro,
you know-
he has proven time and time
He pro
again
money.
that he is not.
pro money.
He's
He's
There it is.
pro-green. He don't see color.
He didn't
see
even.
green.
He
Shit,
didn't even go to
that'd be you
see.
too.
He didn't even see Black Panther.
I bet he
guarantee
didn't.
he didn't see Black
I bet he
Panther.
didn't.
Oh my
He's
god.
never seen Big Mama's house.
Big
One or two or
Does that
three.
make you?
Oh my
That
goodness.
makes you black.
Yes.
If you don't see those things.
If you ain't seen Soul Food, don't fucking ever talk to me again in my life. If you ain't, you ain't seen
all
Set
the
It
time.
Off. You ain't seen Set It Off? Oh my god.
You ain't seen Cookout. Don't talk to
Come
me.
on, man. What do you
Wow.
mean?
Okay.
I'll even put Are We There Yet in that
Okay,
bitch.
are we there yet?
You know what I mean?
So-
So, what else stands out
we
for the
done
year?
yet?
What do you have?
Are we done yet?
Cash. Anything stand out for the year for anybody else? As
I feel
far
like
as
you
like
could choose
a
me.
big thing, like Kanye tripping.
Well, you're into music.
I think Kanye West dancing at Camp Flognog. Did you guys see him?
I didn't see that shit.
Is that his
Jumping-
release
jumping
party?
forward.
No. That's Tyler's. Camp
oh.
Flognog is Tyler's
I haven't seen that.
carnival that he
Yeah.
throws every year.
Right,
Like, it's
right.
sold out on the
He
first
was
day.
dancing.
I saw that.
He was dancing and jumping like a fool, like throwing himself forward.
I
up and
saw
down.
that.
Just
They were
Kanye,
like he's
period.
possessed.
Kanye, I think Kanye wins. I think
Got a
Kanye
little
beats
Donald
6ix9ine.
Trump in him.
Kanye beats
That's why.
Or
6ix9ine.
does Trump win? Trump actually,
I think Trump is actually
Okay.
taking the case.
he has
Yeah.
taken
Okay,
it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. He's the
His
president.
tweets, yes.
His
But
tweets are
I
insane.
think Kanye is up there for like all year
They're kind of connected.
shenanigans.
No,
all year
Kanye
shenanigans.
is up
though.
there for enough retardation.
Kanye's been bullshitting since.
next
George
to
Bush don't
Donald
like
Trump.
black people. Like he's winning right now
Now, do
with
you
the
think he was
foolishness.
true with that one? But the way he passes Michelle Obama that candy, how could?
Yeah, see, who knows if that's? I mean, they partying, man. He like I got that ecstasy. You listen to that BlueFace, like.
I'm the next
They were
big
saying that was
thing.
a Illuminati thing. Like,
So what about you, Charles? What's with any like
Stand out
music, artists? That doesn't have to be drama. Like it could
it's
be just.
BlueFace.
Like-
What was that song?
Blueface, baby.
The thing that stands out to me is the next big thing, BlueFace. Why is he the next big thing?
I feel like you a
understand.
plant. Are you with
Are
this
you
team?
are you the plant? Is he the industry
You
plant?
got blue on. Oh, you in the community, so that means you're connected. You're affiliated. Okay, I got you.
No, he's super affiliated.
I got
and
you.
bleep me when I say that, please.
Got you.
Oh man.
So, all right. Does anybody care about these things? Does anybody care about the Grammys that are coming up? Anybody know who's nominated? I know I'm rooting for
My wife Tierra Whack is nominated for Mumbo
Tierra
Jumbo.
Whack?
Yes.
Tierra Whack.
Mumbo Jumbo?
Yes.
What is that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Category. What is that category? Just like Tyler Creator type category?
Yeah.
Or like,
What?
Yeah.
so it's called Mumbo Jumbo.
No.
In the Oscars?
No, I said the Grammys.
The Grammys? That's how you know I don't give a fuck. It's all the same shit to me.
Oh wait,
Oh,
no,
like,
that's the
White
movie.
people win
Oscars,
awards.
Oscars
That's
is
what
for
it
the
should be
movies,
called.
right?
Yeah.
And Grammys is for music and
Right.
What else?
Music.
Just
sound,
all music. All music.
Play, you know, sound, movie music.
Yeah,
music,
stuff like that.
All the
Everything
shit I'ma
music.
win.
Everything music.
Yeah, and basically the shit we gonna win.
Yeah, all the shit we gonna win.
Yeah, exactly.
Source
Oh,
awards are
Grammy.
missed.
The song is called
Man,
Mumbo
let me
Jumbo.
know
If
what
your
the song is.
producer wanna dance in all your videos,
Oh man.
Take that.
come
take
to
that.
Dopest Line.
Take
Uh,
that. Take that.
we ain't never
go. Take that.
That's Versace, you stepping on. Watch out.
So I'm rooting for J-Rock.
Yeah.
Win.
Yeah, he is
Hey,
nominated.
everything
And
else.
Nipsey's nominated.
Yep.
That's
Nipsey
dope.
Russell, shout out. I mean,
Russell.
Nipsey Hussle. I always say Russell. I always say that. Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle. I'm about to edit that all the way
I'm
out.
on yo.
Get the blowhorn.
Man, exactly.
Shout out to Nipsey Hussle
When we get
on
this
the
shit-
Victory
Lap.
album.
Rap album of the year.
There you go.
I'll take his over J-Rock, but I'm glad J-Rock is
And nominated. I'm glad he's
Yeah.
nominated. Yeah,
For real. He
I'm
deserves
happy-
it.
They're
I'm
definitely
happy for all
both
of them.
underground grinders.
He
Like, well,
deserves
especially,
that.
well, I would say
And they're mainstream,
Nipsey
but
more
they're
so.
still underground.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
weird. I want Ab-Soul to come back, man. What happened to
Ab-Soul
Ab-Soul,
needs to
bro?
kill it. Absolutely.
Where is that?
That's all.
I think
listening to him so long
Ab-Soul is
ago.
writing all their
He's in
shit, and they just got him locked in a dungeon
They got
somewhere.
him right.
He signed a TDE. He making money, so he just sitting back. Probably.
Man,
how's he? Okay,
he's
I
a
guess
black lip bastard. You'll find
After
him.
out of all the stuff that he made way back then, if you think about it, he's still probably making money off.
Ab-Soul is hard.
He's
Long-term mentality.
He
long-term
came out
mentality
kind of
too.
strong. I mean, I remember he was
But
like
his-
relevant.
His
Now,
girlfriend jumped
I
off
don't hear
the Carson courthouse.
anything. What?
Is it Carson? Is there a Carson?
Compton Courthouse.
No, yeah. She killed herself. Ever since then, he hasn't
What
really.
the? Off the courthouse?
Yeah, she did that a
Yeah.
while ago.
What?
Yeah.
I've not
And
heard
I
that.
feel like ever since then, that's when he
He kinda
kind of
like-
started. disappearing.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I would go harder, bro. Like
God, you know.
Nah,
He
it's
probably
sad.
in the stew
Blessings to him.
cooking, boy.
he
You don't
should
know.
be, man. Him and Mac probably got some shit, bro. Before Mac died, because him and Mac were really cool. Mac and
Absolutely.
Absol, hell yeah,
Sure were.
they were.
Interesting. All right. What about the Super Bowl halftime show? Anybody care? So Maroon 5
and Travis
supposedly-
Scott.
Can I break it down?
Travis Scott is joining Maroon 5, and
When everybody else is standing up for Kaepernick and saying no,
I'd rather
we're not
do-
going to perform. But Travis Scott said, "Fuck that."
After the
I'd rather-
match.
But
I'd rather
he's not.
kid-
But he's not getting paid.
Wait.
yeah, it's
That's
not,
what she
it's
told me.
not a pay gig.
I didn't know the Super
Just for
Bowl wasn't a
promotion.
paid gig.
You
It's
lied.
not.
It's
They
not
don't pay them.
Are you
That's
sure?
why Maroon 5 is trying.
I don't know if
to
that's
step
true.
up. It's been a minute.
I'm
I don't
pretty
think
sure.
that's true. 'Cause
It's
I've heard-
for it's for
I
the
remember
platform.
people saying how much they got paid for Super Bowl
They don't
performances,
pay
though.
But Beyonce, did Beyonce get paid?
They say they
Dude,
don't pay the
I'm
artists.
gonna look it up.
That's what
I'd rather,
I'm saying.
I'm
I'd
gonna look
rather
it up.
Kendrick and Imaginary Dragons
looking
do
it up.
something.
I believe it.
Super
No
Bowl.
Travis Scott.
I mean, yeah, it's not. It doesn't
No
shock me because
Maroon
who wouldn't
5.
turn? Who would turn? I mean, I would turn it down for
Performances
capital.
Yeah, it's not a
Definitely would.
You're not
But
getting paid?
Rihanna turned it down.
I mean, I do it.
When
Rihanna
Coldplay
turned it
and
down.
Beyonce-
Cardi turned it down. Supposedly, I think. I don't know.
I need money. This is promotion. I need to
They don't pay.
No, I said promotion.
Okay,
Oh,
look,
for the promotion.
when Coldplay and
The promotion
Beyonce-
is pretty big.
When Coldplay and
How
Beyonce-
y'all doing? Yes, my fans. Yes,
Yeah,
y'all
but
know-
everybody, her thing is everybody already knows Travis Scott. But my thing is, you can always keep. Promotion is promotion. I don't care how many people know you. More people are gonna know now.
That will
especially
blow
white
you
people.
up if
Especially
people
when
Look,
don't know you.
when Coldplay and Beyonce performed for the Super Bowl 50, NFL spokesman said the league doesn't pay halftime artists.
Wow.
We cover expenses and production costs. She told Forbes the costs are nothing to sniff at either. So they just pay for your show.
Yeah, they fly you out.
As they should.
They get you a room.
I'm not gonna
they
fucking
give you.
perform
They
the Super
feed
Bowl
you.
and
They
then-
give you liquor. They give you whatever.
I am not finna perform the Super Bowl and they tell me I gotta bring my own people too. My own light people, my own No, nigga, you better have all that.
That's
And
why,
I'm not getting
that's,
paid.
That's why it's a free gig.
If
nigga.
you're at that level, you're gonna have your people. You're gonna have your people.
Look, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but PJ Corleone had the best Super Bowl halftime performance. I was on my Kanye. I was on my Kanye.
Drop the mic.
My phone already fucked up. Man.
Well, speaking of the Oscars. Anybody watch them? I don't know.
I know a nigga named Oscar.
Same.
Yeah.
I watch this nigga named Oscar walk across the street.
Oh man, it's probably the same.
Yeah.
Everything.
So the Oscars.
Or everything.
No.
Another thing that I wanted to just say, do you care about the fact that unemployment is down? Anybody who in here works like a job where you're clocking in doing, okay.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I guess. So with that, I want to say, they're saying unemployment's down. Unemployment's down. They always want to say the percentage is low, this point, 3 point, whatever percent. It was higher when Obama, it was higher when this person. Let me tell you something. Understand that what they're saying when they say this to you is that people who are on the books for EDD getting unemployment benefits, this is who they're counting. What happens is you get allotted a certain amount. Mm-hmm. Typically up to what, 6 months of, if you're going to straight do it.
Yeah, I got 2,000.
You can stop it and start it and stop it, but you only got a certain amount. When you fall off, you're done. They don't count you anymore. So it's not that the unemployment is down, it's the unemployment claims that are down because people fall off.
I believe that. So when I started college, they gave me $2,000 and I spent it in a day. And they never gave it back. You know,
dude,
that was it.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
That was a long time ago.
I was probably on your head about something.
I was dripped down. And I got a MacBook.
Single motherhood.
And I got a MacBook for graduation.
It's not what you want.
Ooh.
I thought I was that nigga. Too bad. It's like I spent it on other shit, not just like. Nah, it was all material.
Unbelievable.
It was all material.
Well, so that's just when you hear unemployment's down, please don't give credit to who they're saying gets the credit. It's really people are falling off. So really it's more homeless people because once they fall off on unemployment, what happens? What do you do when you fall off unemployment? You have kids. You can't.
I know somebody who's finna find out.
You don't speak Spanish. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's tough out here in LA. LAians. My LAians. Shout out to you.
Angelinos, man.
You know, shout out to all my hard workers.
Yeah,
work full time, clocking in and clocking out.
Hey, look, if you have a job, just, you know, if it's something you don't like and you complain, I just like to say this because I do this for a living. Be just blessed and thankful in the moment, even if you know you're working towards something else. Just stay thankful because you gotta have something. And if you don't work and you need to work or want to work,
then go to Indeed.com. Like I told my girl Ash.
There's so many websites.
Indeed.com. You'll get
just make sure you're persistent, consistent. It's every 100 resumes, there's one phone call to every 100 submissions. So just keep going.
And make sure you get that stuff to clean your piss for that drug test that you gonna get.
Speaking of that, so my job, I like to take credit for taking the marijuana off of the panel that we test for. They still test for it at the clinic, but we don't count it because it's legal here. And I have too many people who are very good people, who will be good workers, who were coming up positive, pissing me off because I was ready for you to get hired, Ariel. But
was it me?
What she's saying is at her
me.
job.
Hold on.
Well, you didn't even come anyway because you already had it in your system.
I'm sorry. At her job, she's HR. She hires people. So she got it like to where you don't have to take a piss test for weed at her job.
Well, they test you, but we don't count. So if it comes up positive for weed,
it doesn't matter.
Count. It doesn't count.
You're so good. And she did that. That's what she was trying to say.
Yes. That's what I want to say. So,
because they don't hire a lot of
You're welcome.
You might not know my name, but I swear I've been known.
Hey, don't you ever cross that bridge. Nigga, you'll get killed quick. Nigga, you'll get hit with a clip. Niggas like, what the fuck was this? Nigga, yeah, what the fuck was that? Nigga, all you hear is pat attack. Nigga, yeah, that's that. Then I'm calling cash like I'm in the back. Please open up the back door. Nigga, yeah, I gotta put it up.
It means it's over. It means it's over. Hey!
Game versus everybody.